That's an intro. That's
Wow.
professional intro right there.
Wow.
Bravo.
That's how they do it. Yeah, that's how you know it's a strictly professional deal that you tuned into. You got the leader tape there.
Uh-huh.
Catchy tune. What more do you need? All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Collectors. This is live chat where we discuss things, highlights of our collection, or what we're adding to our collections, things we found out on the trail, picking things, the thrift stores, the flea markets, the wherever you happen to find the goods. That's what we're going to show you tonight. You're welcome to join us in the chat. We would welcome any comments, and we'll engage with you ferociously over there in the comments. So look forward to seeing that. Luckily today we have the panel will grow. We're getting more people on the panel, but we're starting with Kevin from Canadian Grooves. Definitely check him out. And Retro Fandango. Good to see you, Kevin.
Good to be back.
We're in some classic AC/DC there.
Yep.
Asadasa. Nice.
Is that promoting a particular album or what is it?
It says Hell's Bells on it. That's about it. It's just
Oh, Big Bell. Yeah.
Back in Black, American Tour 1980.
And
okay.
there's our thumbnail. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh no, we got Curtis
that.
on. He'll top that. No problem.
Yeah, speaking of which, we have Curtis finally back on the show after big time absence.
Yeah. What gives?
What the heck?
Yeah, no, I have so much stuff. It's insane. I've been building it up. In fact, I put it away. Normally I have a little stack like, oh, I'm saving this for the collectors. I just put it away. And then this morning I was like, I gotta go dig it all out. Where is all this crap?
Yep. That's what I did like 15 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
You guys are smart putting stuff away. I'm just building stuff around me, which is it's giving me the sweats, but I'm very lazy, so it's very difficult for me to put stuff away.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's how
But it's been good. I've been keeping up with all you guys in my absence. I've been watching, has been the same, and the views, took a little bit of a dip, but it's okay. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Really? What was your favorite pickup that you saw from us from the last?
Well, I love when you show your phones and all sorts of crap. Actually, I was wondering what the chicken thing was, and that was pretty exciting with Duke's Chicken,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what else? Kevin, always promoting the Tenacious D LeBrain train.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Got to do that. Check that out. It's up there now on the LeBrain Train channel.
Yeah.
Good times.
Check it out.
Nice.
Lots of stuff. Did I pass your test, Bill?
Yep. Good job.
Good
job, Curtis. Curtis wearing VHS shirt.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
VHS and chill.
That's what I'm about now.
We're hot off the heels of a big time VHS show where I had a lot of tapes right here. They're all still here around me because I
haven't finished that one yet.
Just zip through them so I don't have to watch it.
Can I give you a highlight? A big highlight. Chris Roberts has yet to find this title, and this is my second copy of it. The Car.
Oh yeah.
So that was a lot of fun showing him that. Car. Curtis, you never saw The Car?
I never saw The Car. What is that? Is that an action film or
thriller, horror? This car, it hunts people. You can't help.
It's like Bargain Bin Christine.
I think it came out closer to Jaws. I think it was like Jaws with a car.
Exactly. Yes, Jaws with a car. And you can't get out of the way. Once it starts hunting you, nothing you can do.
Man,
you can't do anything. It is a cool looking car, though. It is.
Who's in that one? Who's in the car?
It's Roy Scheider. He just got a job as a sheriff. And
you're kidding. Come on. Is that real?
No, it's James Brolin. Young James Brolin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Monica Lloyd and Jane Malarkey and Johnny Cox right there.
Okay.
Was that Ronnie Cox?
Yeah, Ronnie Cox.
Nice.
Cohagen himself?
Right.
Is that Cohagen?
Isn't he Cohagen in Total Recall?
Yes. Yeah, he's in Total Recall and he's in
RoboCop.
RoboCop and
Cohagen
wonderful.
gives him the air. I can't breathe.
And he's also
Beverly
in
Hills
the
Cop?
wonderful Burt Reynolds film Deliverance.
Is he?
Yeah. Yes.
Bill, do you even know
Come
who
on,
Rodney
Bill.
Cox is?
Bill,
guess
my
not. I'm
memory
mixing him
versus
up.
your memory. Come
He
on.
only knows him from the car. He's like, he's the guy from the car.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
So that was fun. Go over to Midnight's Flashing if you want to check out the VHS stuff. That was a lot of fun. Me and Chris Roberts, Midnight is Flashing YouTube channel. Go check that out. Of course, if you're here, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and tell all your friends to come on in, huddle around the computer or phone or TV screen and watch the collectors, because Curtis is going to wow us. He saw Duke's Rooster last week. Curtis has got an even bigger cock to whip.
There's going to be a llama walking into that room.
Oh,
Yeah,
a llama.
Yeah.
Don't oversell it too much, but I got some good stuff, you know.
Oh, there you go. Look at
Nice
that.
dress.
Deke.
Come on, I got a collar on today.
By the way, check out Deke's new logo. Pretty snazzy.
What's
I like
that?
it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Base.
Spell my name right though. It's 2 S's. Deke.
That's right. Rookie mistake on the Curtis name there. Do we have to catch up on anything? Kevin, you got anything else you want to catch up on? What you been up to? Washing machines. You're collecting washing machines.
Washing machine parts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's running. It did 3 loads today, but then it conked out on the 4th. So
Is this still the you fixed the shaking thing?
the shaking thing is sort of fixed. I just leveled it, but no, like there's a thing in it called a transmission, and it was leaking fluid.
Right.
So I got a new part in, thinking that would fix everything, but there's something wrong with the brain in the thing. There's a whole bunch of sensors in it that they put in these things now to regulate how much water they use.
Is it a top loader?
Yeah, and that's all you can buy now, right? Or you can't just buy an old style that's just gears and dials. It all has to have the board in it. And it's only 3.5 years old, but replace the transmission.
I make Layla use the washboard thing that
like
jug bands use, and
Sarah was
wooden
actually looking at
half barrel.
It's you know what a salad spinner is, right?
Is that like a euphemism for something?
Bravo. Wonderful.
I'm not going to bother to top that.
That's it.
Let's go.
Moving on.
I'm done.
I did see this video that someone put up, and they were at like some junkyard or something. So they were junking a washing machine, but an old school one. And so he threw in like some kind of leaden weight or something, like a big heavy piece of metal, and turned the thing on. And the thing, of course, starts banging around. And through the course of the video, the whole machine tears itself apart, bashing this thing. But it keeps going. It keeps going till just that center turning thing is that's all that's left. And it's still turning, banging that thing around. They don't make them like that anymore.
Nope.
Quite an amazing video. All right, let me kick some stuff off. It's a little bit of review early on, because I did a video on this, but not too many people caught that. So I just give you a quick catch me up on some mail that came in a while ago from Third Man Records, because Jack White just put out a new album, and he's got the acoustic version. Like, he put out 2 albums. One's like heavy and one's like an acoustic business, and that's coming out soon. But the first album did come out.
Are they the same songs, different arrangements?
No, just total different vibes.
Okay.
New songs, totally different vibe. He couldn't put them on one album. He couldn't figure out the vibe to get it on one album. So that first album, members of the Vault got access to like an exclusive Vault version that the general public wouldn't get. So it's this record right here, Fear the Dawn. And it's a pretty wild record. It's very evolved. It's not just rock, it's electronic, it's synth, it's powerful. Everything's going on with this one. And I'm not a huge like electronic lover, but I don't know what he does with it seems very, it blows my mind. Here's what the vinyl looks like.
Ooh.
A little swirl in there. So that's third. The Vault members got that a dish. So while I was shopping for that, I never had this on vinyl, so I thought I might as well get it. And it was only like $20 on the store.
Mm-hmm.
Gatefold.
That's good. $20?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
There's the back. So it's
double.
Yeah, it's split. You know, what are they? This is like
Wait.
that slow speed or something, right?
Does that say
45?
side A, side B, side 3, and side D?
That's right.
3D.
Third man. He puts threes on everything. You can look for
Ah.
threes throughout everything. Jack White.
Although there's only 2 members of the band.
Okay.
Figure that one out.
And they got their own sleeves. And then this is a super heavy piece of vinyl. It's just on black vinyl. Sounds really good. This is when they just broke wide open with the Seven Nation Army. I played this for my daughter's boyfriend this morning. I said, well, you don't know this guy, but I bet you'll know this song. And I played it. He's like, yeah. That's Salvation Army, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's Salvation Army. Anyways, that sounds really good. And this was also super cheap. It was like $6. I would never normally do this. But yeah, I bought a cassette.
Never normally do this.
Never he's got
normally.
cassettes every time, every episode, but
And not a brand new retail cassette. But it was only like $6. So I threw that.
He'll buy an audio reel of like an old show, but a cassette. No, that's weird.
Brand new.
I got to defend that because a reel is way better sounding than one of those things.
Look at that
That's a cool looking tape, though. Look at
that tape. I don't know if the whole thing is that color or it might be.
Why don't you put a pencil in it and move it forward a little?
Oh, you'd like me to put a pencil in it. Maybe later. After the show.
Not sinking down to that level.
So yeah, that's my little highlights. This was all in another video if you want to see a closer up, more detailed version of that. I go through that. But later on in today's show, I'm going to show you some records I picked up and some movies. And we're going to open this bad boy.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. And again, this is another guilty. I shouldn't have bought it. It was stupid, but it was on the watch list. The stupid watch list, man. Don't put stuff on the watch list. I'll get you.
Another Jack Black polka album?
No, this is an album I already have. That's how stupid this is. But
Bill, do you have do you know Camel?
Yeah. The Amazon checking thing.
Have you done it? Are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That is like the watch list on steroids because that's pretty much half of my pickups are that stupid camel.
Yes, it's made decisions for me.
Yeah.
Where I'll go, well, let's see what the history was. And I go, oh, God.
Well, I'll even put in a price in there that no way it's going to drop to that price. A week later, it drops to that price. Like, come on.
So I don't have an account or anything. Are you saying you can make an account and then tell me when this hits this price kind of thing?
You put your wish. It'll actually import your wish list right in there, and it'll give you an email. And so you open up the email in the morning, and it's right there, and it's like, hey, this thing that you wanted for this price, it's that or lower.
Okay, I guess I got to make an account. I've never made an account.
It's not good. I mean, it's good because you get things, but
that's a good tip. Camel. There's a Canadian version, American version.
Yes. Oh, well, that is a little bit of a problem because it is definitely geared towards the American Amazon. So there are some things where it'll tell you that it's out of stock, but it's out of stock on Amazon.com. Amazon.ca has it. Like the wonderful Burt Reynolds program, Evening Shade. It keeps saying it's not there, but it's on the Canadian version, and I can't get it to put that show on in there. So
you can't make any statements about TV shows if that is on your radar.
Bill, you got problems too there. You got like your Steven Seagal fixation, the Walking Dead. You got to be the only person still watching that.
You're still watching that, Bill?
Exactly. See,
I forgot to show the artwork in this, the extra art in this album. So there's that. Anyways, check out the video for that. Sorry, Kevin, you broke up through that whole thing. Finally, I also never normally, but I'll finish my round off with this. Another tape. I don't know if I showed this.
Never do. Is by
my God. You got 2 tapes, Bill?
Some Dolly. This is not brand new. This is found used, but you can't not pick up 9 to 5 Dolly Parton.
Is that 9 to 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best.
By the way, that song is featured in season 2 of The Orville. Great show. Check it out.
It is. Did you see the new episode?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
And I liked it a lot.
Yep, me too.
This whole I listened to this whole tape. It's good. Dolly's got it.
It's Dolly.
Good. Yeah, she's got it. She's got it going on.
She's really a national treasure. Not that you guys would know, being Canadians, but she's an international treasure. How about that?
There you go.
Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
Okay, Kevin.
Why am I on this side? Am I going now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do have a package that came in today too. That'll open up later. I do have a record here that's, what year is this? I'm going to say it's 35 years old.
So a newer record.
It's a 35-year-old record that's never been open.
Oh.
Never been open. So we're going to open it.
Didn't exciting. You have something like that?
I did, but now I got another one.
Oh, you did? What was the other one? It was...
Damn. Oh, it was Men at Work's 3rd album.
Men at Work, that's what it was. Yeah.
This is another record I picked up at a record show. I actually picked it up at the record show the last time, but I forgot to show it. But it's good that Curtis is here because you will be interested in this record. And I picked it up for $3.
Ooh.
$3. But we will see.
So it came out in 87?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
No, you're not going to guess it.
I wouldn't be able to guess it?
Well, maybe you will be able to, but
is it
you get one guess.
One shot. Yeah,
one shot.
Give me a hint then. Give me something.
I did.
Where's the tagline?
87. Okay, hold on. Is it I don't know. Is it George Michael? No, John Cougar Mellencamp. Guns N' Roses.
You almost got it. It's just John Cougar. He dropped the Mellencamp.
Oh, gotcha. I'm trying to think what came out in 87. Heart. It's Heart.
Okay, that's it. It's done. We'll get to it.
Dang it.
Okay, so my favorite thing to do lately, my
Whitney
big thing that
Houston.
I love picking up are 45s. And I love getting the 45s with songs that aren't on the album, and then you take the 45 and you put it with the album. So one of the things I got, which one's this? Yeah, okay, so this is the Cars.
Ooh.
I got this has Why Can't I Have You on that side. That's the single. But on the side B is Breakaway, which is a song that only came out on the 45.
Isn't it annoying playing those though?
No. It's actually great. That's actually a lot of fun.
But you got to change it. You can only get like the one song, you know.
You'd be surprised what you could do within the time frame of one song.
All right.
Anyway, so then my thing is that I take the album. Of course, I grabbed the wrong album because I was in a hurry. So this actually came out with Heartbreak City, which I do have, but I grabbed the greatest hits by accident. So I'll put those two together later. Another Cars I got. We got the single for Let's Go.
Let's go. Is that one?
That's the one. And then
I like the nightlife, baby.
Exclusive track. Do you like my mouth in there, by the way?
There you go.
This is getting to be like a Cars video.
So many thumbnail possibilities.
Yeah. There you go. There's some good frames.
Keep that one, Curtis. Kurt's the guy I work with. Anyways, that's it. That was the other song.
That's
right
it.
there. So it came out. Can you guess the album that it came out? Let's Go. What album?
Let's Go. Was that Candio?
Look at this. Boom.
Boom.
Got it. So, Candio has 10 songs on it, but the 11th song came out on that single. So then you put it in there.
Nice.
So now you got all the songs. Boom.
I love Candio is like my favorite album cover. Look at that. It's amazing.
And you don't have to buy a CD with bonus tracks on it. You just get the 45.
Yeah, you don't need the Japanese one.
No. Just get that. You're good to go. And you're going to like this one too, Curtis. You're going to really like this one.
Oh, man.
Side A. Let's see. Can I do a trivia thing here? The co-writer is C. Hayes of this song. C. Hayes. C. Hayes co-wrote this song. He co-wrote the song. You're never going to get it. He co-wrote the song with H. Lewis.
Oh.
H. Lewis.
Well, that's obviously Huey Lewis. Is it Why Should I Worry?
No, it's The Power of Love.
Oh, damn it. I was going for Oliver and Company. Oh, wait, that's Billy Joel. What am I talking about?
So I just picked this one up because it was dirt cheap. It didn't have any exclusive song on it. They just threw Bad is Bad on the other side.
That's
but
cool.
It's the one that came out. What would this have come out with? Power
Sport.
of Love.
No, not sports. God, man, I am high today. It would have been the Back to the Future soundtrack, right?
That's right. You put it there.
Wow.
Put it in there. Boom. There. All together now.
Nice.
Happy family. It's fun to do. And
wait, Bad is Bad. Bad is Bad. Wasn't that on a different one?
Bad is Bad came out on sports.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Sometimes on side B they would just throw whatever, you know, if they were feeling uncreative. But the other one I was looking for, where'd it go? Oh, that was it. Never mind. That's it. That's it for round one.
Kevin, next time I go to London, you're going to have to tell me if you're looking for any specific 45s, because that store that I go to, Wanted Music, they have like the biggest 45 selection I've ever seen.
Oh, are they in order? Like, do they have them, or are they just kind of thrown in there?
No, they seem somewhat in order. Like that, the store seems messy, but it's super organized.
Yeah. 45s are really easy to collect too, because nobody wants them. So
yeah,
that's why I enjoy them.
It's a hassle to go through them.
Yeah, but when they're 50 cents, Sunday afternoon, what else are you gonna do? I mean, come on.
Since you're the 45 expert nowadays, what are you saying? What do you think the ratio, like the 45 did get a track that wasn't on the actual album? Did they do that like half the time, or most of the time, or like 25% of the time?
I don't know. It really depended on the band and the label. Some bands, they just didn't care, and it was just whatever. And then other bands, they were like, no, well, let's put something like a live track or whatever. Like Dire Straits, they put out, I don't know, a dozen or so singles, and maybe only 3 of them have, rare tracks on them. It depends if they had extra songs too, right? And they couldn't decide whether or not it was going to go on the album. Just put it on a B-side. So.
Yeah. That is cool.
Yeah. All right. Curtis.
I'm up. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Where to begin? So yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on. This has been building up for a long time. I will say last weekend I went back home to Wisconsin to visit the fam, and I got to pillage all my old stuff. And I took a bunch of videos and I sent a bunch to Chris Roberts. I do have some of them. I don't know how much we want to watch, but maybe we'll watch those at a different time. I didn't have a whole lot of time to gather them and put them together. But I did grab some stuff. So some of the stuff that I'm going to show is stuff that I pulled from home. We'll kind of, as it kind of comes up, because it's kind of all mixed in, we'll get to that. But why don't we start with, since we're doing music, I'll start with some music. So found this recently.
Oh, nice.
Monty Python's Meaning of Life. Look at that too. It was like $8.
Wow.
So really good shape too. So this is essentially just the film in audio form. You know, they cut it's about an hour long, but they cut some of the stuff, but it's got all the, so I thought it was just going to be like the music, right?
Yep.
But they have like all the sketches and stuff in there too.
Bright Side of Life must be on there, right?
No, that's Life of Brian. This has
oh, that was the Meaning of Life. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it says Meaning of Life, Galaxy Song.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that.
Christmas in Heaven, Every Sperm is Sacred. It's good stuff. It's actually like all the music in this, you forget. Like there's a, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs, something like that. They're all great. Eric Idle was kind of a genius with that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, nothing fancy. But it's in really good condition. They had Life of Brian there too, and I didn't pick it up, and I kind of regret it. I might go back and see if they have Life of Brian.
For the same price?
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't get it. I just didn't. This has also got the promotional thing.
Oh.
And then, so a while back, I had picked up The Bridge, Billy Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Not his greatest album. The biggest hits on this is This Is the Time, A Matter of Trust, and Baby Grand, probably. But mine, I already have this. It's kind of funky and it skips. And so I found this guy for $5 and I picked it up, listened to the whole thing. Perfect. So
nice.
This is a replacement. And then I also found Stormfront.
Wow.
Which how much did I pay for that? $6? What is that? No, sorry, $8.99. This one you don't see very often.
I have never seen that on vinyl.
Yeah.
CD everywhere, but never vinyl.
Yep. So this one and River of Dreams, which is his last, album. I mean, technically his last like studio album that was original music. But this one has
wait, the River that wasn't original music?
No, the River of Dreams is his last album, but he made one album after it that's like classical compositions.
Oh, okay.
But you don't really count that with his studio stuff.
Right.
But yeah, you never see this one. And this one has We Didn't Start the Fire on it.
Down Easter, Alexa.
Down Easter, Alexa. I Go to Extremes, Shameless. Got some good stuff on there. Really excited I found this. They had River of Dreams too. It was like $45, but it had the light wear on it. And I was like, I probably would have paid it if it didn't have the light wear. But I was like, plus River of Dreams will be celebrating its 30th anniversary next year. I think it came out in 93. So something tells me they're probably going to do like a 30th anniversary re-release of it. Fingers crossed. So moving into some cassettes. I think this one might be 87. Sure is. Maybe this is the record you got. Was it The Return of Bruno?
you got me.
Yeah.
Sarah's looking for that.
For this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like not the cassette, but a real format.
So yeah, I picked this up $2. Bruce Willis. I've always been curious about this.
Sarah likes it. I think she has a 45 of Bruce. I'm pretty sure she has a 45 from that.
And who knows? Now in this with Bruce Willis's recent medical diagnosis, this could become collectible. Probably not though. I got that bad boy. Okay, so these next cassettes were from back home. I had these growing up. Adam Sandler.
Nice.
What the hell happened to me?
Mhm.
These are like you never see like comedy stuff on cassette ever.
Not often, no.
Yeah, I used to. This one's great. Oh, I'm nervous. It's got mold. Doesn't it have mold? Gosh, a lot of the stuff in my mom's basement had mold. So.
Oh, that's the one with goat on it?
With the goat.
Oh,
it's got the Hanukkah song, the first version of the Hanukkah song. It's got a piece of shit car. A lot of good stuff. Although I'm looking at it right now and looks like it might be a little moldy. It just breaks my heart.
He just appeared on the podcast with Dana Carvey and David Spade, their new podcast, Fly on the Wall. And he talks about his early recordings, his comedy albums, which is good.
Did you guys see the new Norm Macdonald special on?
Not yet. On Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's Sandler, Letterman's on there. Everybody, all the who's are there. It's great.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Haven't got to it yet. I also had this is his follow up to What the Hell Happened to Me.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name? So this one is all songs. There's no skits on this one. It's just all music. I don't remember this one as much. I didn't listen to this as much, but I remember this. So if I remember right, there's like a board game on here that you can play.
There you go.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Jeez.
Yeah, Adam Sandler, like you don't, for as much as he's done, nobody talks about his albums.
Yeah.
But his albums were great. I mean, growing up, man, I was all about the Adam Sandler albums. So those were the, I think there was one more real cassette. Yeah, but I didn't have it's WWF The Music, Volume 3.
Oh yeah.
Wrestler theme songs. Right?
Okay.
These were the money. So let me see here.
Is Motorhead on there? The game?
No, I don't think that. No, not yet. So these cassettes now were all recorded cassettes from when I was a kid.
I wish I kept mine.
I haven't got to listen to them yet, but so this I labeled Curtis the Youngin'. Now I believe this is a tape from when I was like 5-6 years old. We had one of those little like recorder cassette things, and I was just like messing around. I believe that's what's on this one. So
yeah, we got to hear that.
Yeah. And then there was so me and my friends, when we were like right around the year 2000, 99, 2000, 2001, we would make this radio show called Party Time. Where we would like mix in music and talk and stuff. And so this is Party Time 2001. I have Party Time 1999. I don't know if we ever had a Party Time 2000, but I also have Party Time Before It Ever Was, which I believe was like when we were figuring it out how it was going to work. I don't know. This one, let's see. The Chronicles of Curtis. And what? I have no idea what this is.
It's good quality cassette.
Nothing. No idea. So I gotta listen to that one. And then this one, I can't believe of all the things to survive and not get moldy, this one just had to survive. So this is called the dumb tape, aka the fart tape.
Oh,
so
you record your own farts?
Yep. So when my friends used to come over after school every day, and we would play Smash Brothers and Soul Calibur 2, and we had this karaoke machine, and anytime one of us had to fart, we would turn it on and rip it right into the microphone, and we would record it.
And who got to use the karaoke machine after that?
I know, right? So that is what this tape is. And we would like often put the echo on, so it'd have all these effects on it, and it'd be like, just ridiculous. And of course, that had to survive.
I don't know why we just lost our only viewer right now. Gone.
Come on.
And let's see. How much time can I go? A few more things this round.
Yeah, we're talking about the Curtis personal deep archive.
I know. Well, we'll get to some other stuff, but why don't I get to these? Because I really want to be done with these on the collectors. So I want to make sure I show them this show. So as we all know, there's a store nearby where I work that this guy has this oodles and oodles of Star Wars figures. And I've been slowly buying them all. So I got a few more. We got Moma Nadone. Hammerhead.
He's got a big gun.
Yeah, look at that.
That's kind of a weird positioning for that gun too.
Yeah. Suggestive. Well, this species
hands free.
This species is known for having very large feet. Catch my drift. And then we got this one. Salet Mare Yak Face. See, I started getting these ones because I got all the main ones now, and I realized I had a severe lack of droids and aliens. I have like all humans, and I was like, this is Star Wars. I got to get some like weird aliens and stuff. So I got Yak Face, and then got to have some Jawas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Woo, teeny. I have some Jawas. And I got really into getting all of their like smaller. So like the Jawas, it's awesome that you get two. So I was like searching through all he had to see which ones he had that came with two little figures. We also got the Ugnaughts. Remember them?
Mm-hmm.
From Cloud City. And then, of course, you got to have the Ewoks. We got Wicket and Logray. So, and then... this was one of the bigger ones I was missing. Yoda.
What's he got?
For collection I needed.
He got a pedestal or something there?
That's the backpack that Luke wears in Empire when they're training.
Nice.
You can pop him in the backpack and
They didn't give him the big muscles.
no. Well, he's wearing very loose clothing. You can't see it. He's ripped
under there. Yeah.
If he flexed, that'd just like rip off of him.
I just texted Sarah to check out Curtis's fart tape. So,
and then this was cool. This is a relic from my childhood. I was hoping was still there, and I grabbed it. So, Mega Man X is my favorite game of all time, right? And when my local video store was liquidating their Super Nintendo set, that's how I got Mega Man X. It was the copy that I always rented as a kid, and I took the game, right, but when I bought it from the store, it came in the Mr. Movies box, which I don't know. I mean, obviously Mr. Movies doesn't exist anymore, but this was my local rental store. I don't know if there was more than one of Mr. Movies.
Never heard of it.
I had never seen another one, but this was the one in my hometown. But it seemed like they had like proper, like, look at that. That's a reserved, like it seems like a proper thing. But see, Mega Man X.
That's cool.
So yeah, just it's just the thing it came in, which is cool. Cool little relic of the past.
We had Mr. Films. So,
Mr. Films?
Yeah. There's more.
All right. And I'll end on these. So I also, speaking of toys, I grabbed a few toys from back home that I had growing up. Let's see if you can name any of these. Let's start with an easy one.
Bart Simpson.
That's pretty good though. This is like the original Homer. You never see those. These are hard to find.
Okay.
Right.
Is the hair painted on or is it plastic?
It's not painted on. There's like
it's raised.
Okay. Yeah, it's raised. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, here's an easy one. But you know what's cool? So this is the original like Batman from the animated series, best version of Batman ever. But I still have his grappling hook thing.
Oh.
Came with which and Homer, I still have all of his little things. He comes with like donuts and all that stuff.
Of course.
All right. So those are the easy ones. Let's see if you can name this guy.
No clue.
I like his hand configuration though.
He's ready to go skiing.
So, have you ever heard of the show Pirates of Darkwater? It was a cartoon show from the 90s. It only went like 21, 22 episodes, something like that. And before it got canceled, this is the main character. His name is Ren. And so I love that show. It's one of those shows that I feel like nobody knows about except me. I have it on DVD. It's nobody knows about it. And it never finished. The whole show revolved around them searching for these 13, I think, treasures of rule or something. 13 treasures of rule, I believe. And by the time the show ended, they'd only found 8. So they never got to like finish the thing. Okay, now here we go. So I wasn't a big G.I. Joe guy. It's the only G.I. Joe I ever owned. And because I knew nothing about G.I. Joe, I named this guy Captain Curtis. And so he was me, like as I would play with my toys. He was the only one that like personified me. And this is Captain Curtis.
It's pretty close.
Missing some fingers on this hand, missing a thumb on this hand. So, but do you happen to know who he is in G.I. Joe?
You have more G.I. Joe than I do.
He's some kind of pilot, I assume.
He's got that bomber jacket thing going on.
Yeah.
I think his name is Captain Flag. I saw him I was at a retro store or something like a few years ago, and I saw him there, and I was like, holy crap, that's the one I had. And I believe his name is like Captain Flag, like Flagg. And so those were the ones I grabbed from back home. There was a bunch more, but it's all I could fit. I didn't have a whole lot of luggage. So that's where I'll call it with this first round.
Wow. Where is that all like being stored? Is this a storage locker or just an old bedroom?
In my mom's basement.
In the basement.
Yeah.
I could not get away with that.
No, my
So I moved out of the house. My parents
keeping
dumped everything. They were like, here it all is. I'm like, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. Yeah, this one's moldy. Damn. The Adam Sandler tape, moldy.
Well, this is very good occasion to whip this out because I can't think of any silver screen experts who know more than these two that are joining me right now. So why not take a second on the collectors and nail them with some silver screen edition Trivial Pursuit?
Bring it. I was just going to say, I forgot to do trivia. All right.
Now, Curtis, you know who Edith Head is, right?
No.
Right.
That sounds familiar.
All right. I'm feeling good now. Feeling confident.
Yeah. Kevin nailed this one from the last time.
I remember. Yeah.
Woo! It's crazy. So how should we do this? Should you each get your own card to answer, or should it be first to answer, or what?
She did all the costumes for all the Hitchcock films. That Tippi Hedren.
That's
outfit.
right.
I did them all, man. You guys should know who Edith Head is. Come on.
Oh, shut up. I wouldn't have picked that one, Bill.
So yeah, do you want to just shout out the answer first, or do you want to each take your own?
Because
let's see.
I mean, Curtis is all the way in California, and he's probably on a delay. So
okay. So do you want?
We could steal. We could steal if they can't answer.
Okay. Curtis.
Yeah.
What 1966 film opened on Oscar night in Hollywood with Frankie Fain up for Best Actor?
God, in 66?
Yeah.
I don't even who the hell is Frankie Fain?
The question doesn't make sense.
So it opened in 1966 on Oscar night, but it's not an Oscar nominated film, or
but he's up for an Oscar. Was he up for an Oscar for a different movie? This question doesn't make sense.
No,
I don't like this question. Pick a better
opened
question.
On Oscar night in Hollywood with Frankie Fain up for Best Actor.
Yeah, none of that makes sense. I don't like it.
Okay, they don't like it, but the answer is a movie called The Oscar.
never would have got there.
You should have got that.
Never would have got there.
I've heard of Oscar with Sylvester Stallone. Haven't seen it though.
There you go.
Okay. So, Kevin,
That was bull crap.
these questions are not, but Kevin has surprised me before.
You might have got lucky once. That might have been some beginner's luck. Who knows?
What Vittorio De Sica
Oh, boy.
film had the beautiful Zoe raffle herself off every Saturday night?
No clue.
Curtis, you must know that one, right?
Man, no.
Where
Sorry.
does this come from? Okay,
Sorry.
the movie was called
Come
Bocacario
on, Bill.
70.
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't make up the questions.
What's the
Jeez.
name of the
Completely
film?
random.
How many times did you see Alex Trebek do that? I don't know. I didn't make up the questions.
Boccaccio.
Boccaccio.
Boccaccio 70. Okay, this one's got to be gettable. Here you go, Curtis.
All right.
Whose niece is Catherine Houghton, who played Joey Drayton in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
Oh man, I'm guessing that was the
Whose niece is Catherine Houghton, who played Joey Drayton in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
I don't know. I think the only woman I know that's in that movie isn't Hepburn in that? Isn't that a Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn film and Sidney Poitier? And then I'm assuming someone else, and it's probably the person that I can't think of that I don't know the answer.
Well, Curtis got one.
Oh, I
He gets
did.
First point. Catherine Hepburn.
That
Obviously.
would have been my guess.
Obviously.
Oh, Peter North is here. Oh,
Good to
too
see you,
bad
sir. Good to
Matt
see you.
Bandy's not here.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin. What oil company did Tony Curtis imply he owned in Some Like It Hot? That's a Kevin question. Oh my God.
What oil company?
What oil company did Tony Curtis imply he owned in Some Like It Hot?
I can't
tie it up.
remember. I can't remember. Can you give me a clue? Is it a real or made up?
Is that fair? Curtis, do you agree? Can I give him that?
Tell him if it's real.
It's real.
Okay.
I'll say Exxon.
Can I I steal if he doesn't know? Is it BP, British Petroleum?
No, so close. No, it was Shell.
Oh. Easy.
Okay,
Peter
finally,
North
this is a toss-up. Whoever gets it first. What Some Like It Hot cast member made $3 million as a partner in its production company?
Jack Lemmon.
Marilyn
or Tony
Monroe?
Curtis. Or Marilyn Monroe.
Curtis takes it all. He takes it all tonight.
Wow.
Silver screen edition.
I am so embarrassed that I didn't know any of those.
As you should be. Do we
Yes.
want some real questions now?
Yes.
Want some real questions? From
Yeah,
I was
how about
gonna hold off on that until like any more cast members come up, maybe.
No, screw that. We can ask more questions. I got like a million of these cards.
All right.
Okay. Wait, did I do this one? Oh no, no. Okay, this is a new one. Okay, here we go. Toss. These will all just be toss-ups. Okay. What actor appears in both the 1999 and 1968 versions of the Thomas Crown Affair?
Pierce Brosnan? No.
He appeared in the
Steve
68
McQueen.
one, huh?
Steve McQueen
Steve
would have been
McQueen.
dead by the time the second movie came out.
I'm trying to be quick.
Ali McGraw. I can't remember who was the broad in that movie. I can't remember.
Going.
I can't remember.
Gone. Faye Dunaway.
Ah,
All right, here we go. What pop singer's self-titled album debuted in 1999 and included the single "What a Girl Wants"?
Whitney Houston.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever make me happy and different. I don't know the words.
Tiffany.
Going 99. Nothing?
Shakira.
Close.
Don't
Genie in
know.
a bottle.
Isn't that Shakira?
Christina Aguilera.
There
Oh.
you go. All right, let's crank it up a notch. All
Yeah,
right.
it's been rough so far.
What TV cartoon featured turtles eating pizza?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Bingo. All right.
Woo!
Here we go. Larry Bird and what other basketball legend had a famous rivalry?
Magic Johnson.
Bingo.
Hmm.
True or false? The USSR boycotted the 1980 Winter Olympics.
What year? 80?
1980.
True.
Say true, yeah.
False. They did boycott the 1980 Summer Olympics in LA.
Oh.
There you go. That was some 80s and 90s trivia for
Yikes,
you.
that was a rough one.
all
That
do
was a
this.
rough one. All right. So I guess I can continue. Don't forget, I'm gonna open some mail soon. I'll do that.
I'm going to mute myself so I can open these toys.
Okay, but I got something pretty big to show right now. I can't hold it off any longer. I did leak it on the social medias, if you guys noticed. I was at I'm going to give you a little tip. Night thrifting is the way to go. Night thrifting. The sharks aren't there. There are still a couple of resellers there, and you can tell because they have their carts and it's loaded like this full of textiles and kitchen stuff. But it's not so cutthroat competition wise at night. And at least in the store I go to, you get this. There's one person who just kind of floats around with a cart and she's putting stuff out. It's not like during the day where they come out with big giant carts and they're throwing stuff out and the sharks are just, It's just one girl just leisurely going around with one cart and putting stuff out. So this must have happened. And she must have just put this out on the baggies, wall of baggies, the little, bags of toys and tchotchkes and stuff like that is there. And I saw this. It was right on. It was the first thing on the peg. How this didn't get put under the glass at the Value Village, or how the sharks didn't get it, I don't know. But I spotted it and I grabbed it for $5. Check this little watch out right here.
I see Nintendo.
Ooh, which one is that? Is that Mario 3?
Mario 3.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at you.
It's got, you can play the little game on there, like a tiger game. I bet it's really fun. The button still needs a battery, but it's in pretty good shape.
You haven't turned it on?
No, I got to find a battery for it.
For the record, anybody that's wondering, sorry, Bill, Yoda doesn't really fit in the backpack.
It does not look like the movie.
No, so I tried like his feet are kind of too like just a little bit too wide. He goes in this way probably great. But I don't remember that. That's
I remember
how it was in the film. I don't think so.
That seems like a big
It's because his feet are too buff, power of the force line. He's got these beefy feet.
There's the back. It's got Xeon, I guess, made in China.
China.
But apparently, at least $100 this thing has a value of, and could be worth double that. So very excited to see that. I don't think much is wrong with it, except for, you can tell right here, this clasp is a little wonky here.
I'd say it's broken. I wouldn't say wonky.
That's technically broken.
I'd say that's broken. Otherwise,
there's no tears in the strap except for that business.
Is it a plastic strap?
Yeah.
So don't bend it too much because it'll ruin your resale value.
Yeah, I was so excited to see that. And imagine if the film is still on here. You just can't get an edge. That would be like, really trump the value. Anyways, very happy to see that. Movies, records, what do you want to see next?
Movies.
Boobies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't think I would turn to this, but
all right. Anything for a subscriber.
Well, Peter North is here, so it's kind of like an audition. Okay, so you guys know that I like to collect the 3D movies, me and Creepy Josh kind of have a competition who can collect the most 3D movies. And sometimes, like Kevin's HD DVD movie collection, you kind of just pick stuff up that isn't the greatest because it's the format you're looking for. And that was kind of the case. There's no way this can be a good movie, but Rampage, but it is in 3D.
I tried to watch that. Yeah.
No.
It was awful.
Maybe it'll be exciting in 3D. Yeah. Your special features, they're still in 2D though. But imagine The Rock coming at you in 3D. How exciting is that? Is it exciting enough to give away the free movie code on this? You guys ready?
Absolutely. Wait, let me write it down.
Yep, get ready. Here it is. Coming to you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, because you're getting a free movie on this channel right there. And one day we will convince Kevin. I want to buy the full box set of this movie franchise, but it's not coming on sale yet. So this was for $3, so I grabbed it. And one day we'll get Kevin to watch it because it is great. One of the later Mission Impossible movies, Rogue Nation.
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
You don't have you watched it yet, Kevin?
I saw the first one and the second one.
Oh,
so he has so much.
Please, to go by. Come on, Kevin.
So much two full movies. I can't make a decision on a series after 2 full movies.
The franchise does change quite a bit after the first.
Does it? Movies. Do the following movies? Do the movies after the second one still have Tom Cruise in them?
This stunt
I'm not going to ruin the surprise
in the prologue where he jumps on a moving plane and hangs out the side of it is.
Yeah, it Kevin, looks like he does, but he doesn't really.
Kevin, please watch the third one. No. Just watch the third one.
And I don't like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has not done a good movie other than Rain Man, which was really a Dustin Hoffman movie.
Losing It was amazing.
Terrible.
Losing It.
Losing It is great.
No.
The Mission Impossible movies are great. I'm not a huge fan of this movie. I did see it a long time ago, but the cover is amazing. The original Casino Royale with Peter Sellers.
I've never seen it.
That is a really interesting, like behind the scenes production kind of film, because the movie is like a complete mess, and it's because there was so much wackiness going on behind the scenes. Like, what was it? Was it Peter Sellers and Orson Welles like hated each other, and so they refused to be filmed at the same time? So their scene where they're in the same scene together, like talking, they would film like Peter Sellers coverage, and then he would go away, and then they bring in Orson Welles and film his coverage, and then they edit it together to make it seem like they're talking to each other. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's good because there's a making of Casino Royale on here, a thrilling behind the scenes documentary in 5 parts.
That's probably better than the film. Because the film is not very good.
Ursula Andress is in that.
Oh yeah, Honey Rider, baby.
Love the cover. $3. Again, for another $3. Can't go wrong with this. The original Cape Fear.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Love it.
For $3 and still sealed.
Still sealed.
Wow.
Still sealed.
Absolutely.
It was someone got this as a gift. They went, not this Cape Fear, the other Cape Fear.
No, that's the one.
I mean, De Niro's pretty good too.
Doesn't hold a candle to Mitchum.
Again, it was only $3. Obviously, it's not going to compare to the original anime, but it's some ScarJo and Ghost in the Shell and Blu-ray. And it does have the Atmos soundtrack, so that kind of put it over the edge for me to grab that.
Never seen it. I saw the cartoon one.
ScarJo in a bodysuit.
Well, that's all the Avenger movies.
And then a game. I don't know what this is, but that's probably why I grabbed it. Anyone know anything about this game? Kengo? Legend of the Nine?
Yeah, it's like a $2 game.
Is it fun, though? Looks like
No.
it's got some slashy to it.
I
No,
think it's
not.
the it's the sequel to Ken Stop. Ken Stop, Curtis. Ken Stop.
What's that? I don't get it.
I was doing the Johnny Carson. My mic on?
Your
So when we
references
come
are
back-
too old, Kevin.
We're gonna see what's in there. What I wasted money on. I shouldn't be doing with today's gas prices. It's the last foolish.
Is gas
purchase.
really high in Canada too?
It's high all over the world. You Americans, you think the world just revolves around that one little country.
Yeah.
High everywhere.
Yes. More
Makes me-
high.
Makes
It's more
me
high.
bonkers. It's same here in Canada too. It's Justin Trudeau's fault that the gas price. They're high everywhere, you moron.
What's it? What is it there?
Well, it's in liters, so it's $2.09 a liter, and I
Ooh.
believe there's 3.4 liters in a gallon.
That is high. You're right.
Yes.
And
That's here. In other parts of Canada, it's even more. Like my hometown Sudbury, I think it's 2.25 that they're up to.
my God.
Yeah, and diesel like add 50 cents to that.
Yeah,
It's even
diesel's
crazier.
really insane.
However, this isn't the gas show, it's the collector's show. Curtis is elbows deep in his collection. Oh, wait, it's Kevin's turn. Why'd I go?
Well, ow, I don't know what happened. I was up there and then I got down here somehow. Oh, now I'm over there.
There you go.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot. I was going to start off with the Wonder Years.
Yeah, I saw you got that. That is awesome.
On DVD?
That's all it came out on was DVD.
So music is.
Yep.
So yeah, with this is like the WKRP series where they went painstakingly through every episode and made sure to get as much as the music that they possibly can.
I think there's only a few they didn't get.
There's about a dozen songs that they couldn't get, and some of those instances are the same song twice. For some reason, like the Doors were a holdout, even though you can hear like the Doors are just everywhere all the time. But they had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times they played a Doors song, but they couldn't get the rights to them. And then like a Richie Havens song where he's doing a cover of a Beatles song, but they were able to get the Beatles, but not the Richie Havens cover. Like it's just weird how doesn't make any sense. But yeah, like this is like half of like it was like 2 companies that had to like combine forces to get the music for this, because you got the Time Life there. Remember the Time Life music, and then you got Star Vista. So 2 companies combined.
Is that
to
sealed?
do this set.
Is that still sealed?
That is my skills at opening things.
Oh, because I was gonna say it's all out of order in the.
Oh yeah, because I was showing Richard the set earlier, but
have you started watching it yet?
God, there's so much to watch. I can't even.
He's got to get through MASH, Curtis. Come on.
Oh, screw MASH. Wonder Years is worth it.
MASH is a great show for one, but right now we're watching. We finished Orville, to get caught up for the new one. Now we're trying to stampede through all of Breaking Bad and all of Better Call Saul to get to it before the final episode.
Did you watch all the Better Call Saul, the newest stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you've seen it all already, though.
I want to watch it again because I want to pick up everything that I missed. But this is a great set, like you got the little notebook thing in there with all the words and stuff.
It's just the best show ever.
Yeah, it was great. So this set came out in like 2014, I believe, and it's been on my watch list forever. And Camel came along and said, "Hey, that price that you said you would never get it at, it's that price right now." So,
and I feel like that's one of those shows that is gonna, that is gonna go up in price. Just
I like
licensing stuff.
I feel like as if that's going to be it.
Yeah,
unless it gets some sort of Blu-ray, but they would have to go through all of because the Blu-ray is a whole other level of proper.
And
Like you got to
I
go through
just don't-
Sony, basically.
I don't think there's a level of commitment,
No,
to-
I don't think so. I think
No.
that's it. And it came out in 2014. I don't think it's going to get released again. So I was happy to pick that up. It might get re-released on DVD. Like they might put out the same set again, but I don't know if there's that much interest.
And even if they do, they might it might be a edited version, like losing a bunch of the music.
Could be because I think that's how it is on Netflix in the States. If it's still on there, I saw a lot of people were complaining that, like even the theme song, they couldn't get the theme song, the Joe Cocker.
Get out.
What? Really?
Yeah. So it's just like some generic, piano music that comes on.
Oh my God.
One of the things I was reading, because I started reading that book, and they were like, the first thing that they did was they made sure to get the rights for that song. Because if they couldn't get the rights for that song, the rest of the project just wouldn't be worth it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the point of getting the rights to all these songs if you can't get that one?
Yeah.
So that was the first one that they got, and then and then everything else just kind of fell into place, except for those. It's really like a half a dozen songs, but they're played like about a dozen times throughout the series, which it's really too bad. But whatever. The great thing though is that, like, if you watch the WKRP one, when they couldn't get the rights to the songs, they would have to like come up with like a sound alike song. Like if they couldn't get the Doors, they would have, because there would be people talking over it, right? So they would try to cover it up with a song that sounds like the song is playing, but it's kind of covered up. Whereas in the Wonder Years, for the most part, they would cut to a song, right? Like it would play over some visual thing or whatever. So what they did was they took another piece of commercial music and put it on top, or like they put that on instead. So you still get like the flavor of the time and all that stuff. Like it's not just generic organ music or something like that. The elevator version, or whatever.
Right.
So, okay. Oh, for some reason I grabbed this Gordon Lightfoot album. I got that at the record show for $3. But that has Sit Down, Young Stranger on it. There you go. Okay. Let's go with, you know what? I'm just going to go through all these. Why not? Here is the album from 1987. I think it's from 1987. Oh, it's from 1988. Oops.
Oh,
Oops.
Well, that's why.
Oops. I wonder why Curtis could not get Huey Lewis in the News. Small World.
Small World. That's a great one.
Still sealed.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was sitting in this bin. This guy had at the record show. He was the only guy that had the deals. He had all of his records were $3, and he had like a lot of great records, but they'd have like a huge scratch or whatever. So you're going through like, oh my God, I can't believe I found this for $3. And you look at it and someone's cat tap danced all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, I was like, oh, watch, it's going to be scratched. Oh, wait, I can't even get the record out. It's still sealed. So this sucker has been sealed since 1988.
That's a good one too. I like that album. Underrated.
Yeah. And we're going to open it right now.
I love Small World. That's a good song. Isn't there like Small World Part 1 and Part 2 or something on that?
Yep, you are right.
Yeah.
Side 1 starts with Small World Part 1, and then it ends with Small World Part 2.
Yeah.
You also have Perfect World on here, and Bobo Tempo. Can't go wrong with Bobo Tempo.
I don't know that album at all.
Bobo Tempo sounds like a song that Bill would listen to, doesn't it?
I'm trying to remember Bobo Tempo.
Like the Grateful Dead would have a song called Bobo Tempo.
Oh, the name for sure.
Yeah. The song itself, Bill would not listen to because it came out in 1988. Now, who would listen to that?
That's true. Yeah.
I'm still trying to finish my Huey Lewis in the News set. I only have a couple left to get.
So there you go. You guys are the first to see this.
Smell it. Smell it.
Oh, it smells like cigarettes. Some smoker had this in his house.
It smells like cigarettes and butt.
That's going to have the air out. But there you go. Some virgin vinyl from 1988. And it's already got a piece of dirt on it. Pretty good there. Yeah. It's in the record too. Oh, I'm gonna have to let that air out.
That's what 1988
Tobacco.
smelled like.
It smelled like tobacco, apparently.
Yeah.
So there you go. You guys probably wouldn't be interested in this, but I picked up a Danko Jones album. This
Is that a Canadian thing or something?
Canadian band. This was his first album. 5 songs, and the whole album's 9 minutes long. So it's very Matt Bandy era.
The whole album is 9 minutes?
Even got a Matt Bandy kind of title there.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, the whole album's 9 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll give this a spin, and before you know it, it was done. So there you go.
Is it just one side?
No, it's split up.
It is?
Yeah.
Was it like 5
Actually, I
minutes
don't know.
one
That's
side, 4 minutes the other side?
That's a good question. Let's open it up and find out.
Oh, see?
I thought you said you listened to it.
Oh, well, I streamed it.
Oh, okay.
And then I bought it. It came in the mail, and I haven't, because I tried before I buyed.
I bet it's either the same thing on both sides or one side is blank. I don't think they would split it up.
Well, which is it? What do you say?
I'll say it's only on one side and the other side is blank.
And what do you say?
This is a Canadian pressing, so maybe Curtis on something. It costs less just to do one side. The other side's just rough.
Okay. What you hold in your hands should have never been released. Very interesting take on there. Oh, music there. Okay, let's see. Whoa, this is very nice. Very nice. And no, it's got 2 songs on that side and 3 songs on the other.
That is hilarious.
You both lose. And I can't tell if it's 45 or 33. Well, I'll find out tomorrow when I play it. Okay. So I've also been lucking out on the box sets. These are all Canadian. All Canadian releases here. These are all big box sets. So I'll go with the first one, the big Canadian here. Got the 40th anniversary edition of Moving Pictures.
I would like that.
From Rush. Well, it was on sale on Amazon. Thanks to Camel. I put it at a price that I thought it would never go to, and there it was. So let's open her up.
So I don't understand. It'll alert you when it gets to that price?
Yeah. You put in your wish list, and it takes, and you say, okay, like you can tell it like to alert you all the time there's a price change, right? Which is crazy because prices fluctuate by pennies all the time on Amazon. Or you can say, okay, look, if it goes to this price, send me an email, and it'll send you an email when it drops.
And what's it called? Camel?
Camel.
What is that? Is that like an app?
It's a website.
Oh, it's a website. Oh.
Yeah.
You can plug in any Amazon product into it, and it'll give you a historical graph of its price since it's been listed.
So here's the album itself. I guess I got an extra copy of that. I might end up as wall art. Let's see if we got any color vinyl here. Yeah. Just black, but it's definitely heavy duty. I like the label there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Special edition. It was on white vinyl, I think, if you just bought the...
There is like a super duper set of this too. This is like the common pagan. You know what I'm trying to say. Working Man's edition. There is like a over $300 version of it. But this is really what you want it for. The live YYZ 1981 show. They always put great live shows on these sets.
Double bass.
And you got some artwork there. And I'm pretty sure these are all just black vinyl as well. Because a working man like myself, I like the reel there in the center.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So you get a live show. And more of the live show. And let's see, we had Alex and Getty in the other one. This one should be Neil. Look at that. Look at that. That's good stuff.
Yeah. It's got lots of hair there too.
That's a pretty. I want that on my wall. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 bases for this song.
Mm-hmm.
2 bases. And they are also always good at putting a bulk in their sets with all sorts of photos and stuff in there. Accoutrements.
And the bigger set would have that in a hardback version, eh?
Probably. And I think it probably comes with a DVD of the shows. Or
oh, yeah.
Blu-ray.
So that concert was spread across 4 discs, what you're telling us?
Yep. Yeah. Let me just make sure. Because sometimes they'll put, side 10 is La Vie. That takes up all side 10. La Vie Stragala. You know that one. Because there was one box set where the last side was cover songs from other bands, like other bands covering Rush from that album. It's pretty cool. Okay. Also grab Neil Young's latest Barn. Neil Young and Crazy Horse, I should say. So this came out around Christmas time, but it was super expensive.
Uh-huh.
Put it in camel, and I got it for half price.
Come on. Where's the heads up on this stuff?
I don't know what you want, Bill. I don't tell me that you want this stuff.
Oh my God.
Put it in the camel.
So that came in a box set?
Yeah, this is the box set.
Like the album itself just came as a regular album though, right?
Yeah.
And you have a box set version. I didn't even know there was a box set version of it.
And I believe again, this is like the working man's version. I think there's another one up because this one comes with the album, a CD of the same album, and a Blu-ray, and 6 photos.
Did you say Blu-ray too?
Yep.
Son of a bitch. So
you always get a personal thank you from Neil. That was printed on his typewriter. And then he wrote a little letter here for me. Barn photos. That's his handwriting. And here we go. Look at that. You get the barn.
Yeah. A great day.
Musical home. Oh, that. Yeah, gonna have to study that one. And then you get the truck, the mobile. Oh, there's a lot of photos in here. That's very nice. Okay.
There you go.
Very nice of Neil to put that in there for me. You get that.
Hey, Curtis, what time is it at where you are right now?
4:30.
So we're going till 5, right?
Yeah.
There's the album. And then CD.
This is a new album, you said?
Yep, came out in December.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then a Blu-ray, which I believe is a documentary on the making.
I think I saw that. It's on YouTube.
So yeah, this barn, like he records, I believe it's the same barn that he recorded Harvest in. I believe. I'll have to watch the documentary to know for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm thinking not, but
maybe it's not. I don't know. And finally, got one more box set. Just came in the mail today, or in
Mamma mia.
Amazon.
God damn it.
Today.
Working man, he says.
This is it.
Bill, you're so jealous. Hilarious.
And meanwhile, don't you have a Jack Black polka album to open up there? You're spending the money too there, buddy.
That was super cheap.
We got Return to Greendale.
Oh.
So that's a live one?
So this is a live recording that he did in 2003, I believe.
Huh.
Of that album.
I like Greendale.
It's one of my favorites. Neil was on, for me, Neil was on like a huge role in the early 2000s. A lot of people dropped off like after, I don't know, I'd say probably maybe Silver and Gold or something, but if you hung in there for the next few albums, he did some great stuff. So again, yes, I put this in the Camel. It's been on my wish list forever. I put in the price and got it for half off again. I'm not going to be so successful. Well, these things are. I'm just going to rip it off.
Oh wow!
Get it off.
They never stay on very well on these.
Stupid. Just get it off. Let it breathe.
But I'm going to keep that. It's going to go. It's going to go in my. It's going to go in my envelope.
So dumb.
So here we got Neil Young and Crazy Horse on LP. And I'm guessing a CD. I don't know what these are. And a Blu-ray, or maybe it's a DVD. Oh, it says right here, Blu-ray. And I'm guessing that's a CD. It's got a book in it, this one.
Well, good on Neil Young for buying the Blu-ray license.
Yeah, a lot of times you just get the DVD.
Maybe he bought a blanket Blu-ray license for his archive.
Got something in here. Oh, I see. It's two CDs and a book. I see. Should get the book. Oh, I didn't need that. And we'll just see what the gatefold looks like before I pass it on.
Curtis, you say you don't know about this Greendale?
No.
You'd love it. It's a big narrative throughout the whole album. It's telling a story of Greendale.
Yeah, it's what we call a concept album.
Pull it up on the old Spotify.
I love it. There's one line in it where there's like a character called named Carmine, and he screws up, and so Neil says, "Carmine, you asshole." And when I was playing Gears of War, there's a character in Gears of War named Carmine who's a bit of a screw up, and every time he screws up, you say, "Carmine, you asshole."
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm looking up Spotify. Didn't Neil Young pull his stuff off Spotify?
Yeah.
Because of the whole Joe Rogan thing? Yeah, so never mind. I won't be listening to it.
Well, you can still pull it up on YouTube or something.
Yeah, there's, I think, lots of Greendale stuff on YouTube.
Work.
There you go. So that's it. 3 box sets. That's enough. I think I bought all the box sets that were on my wish list. I hope I did. Anyways.
I God damn it, Kevin's gonna have me spending more money once I sign into this camel.
That's what I'm
business.
saying. It's dangerous, man. I'm saying it's dangerous.
I just thought the wish list itself was dangerous, but
no, this is extra dangerous.
mackerel.
Imagine the wish list is whispering in your ear.
Maybe I give it an email address that I don't check as often. So
Yeah, that could work.
okay, Curtis.
Is it all me? We're not getting blessed with Chris Roberts's.
You'd think, but I guess he's trying to
We don't
unbarricade
need that
himself
guy.
from his tapes.
He's just gonna come on and talk about VHS. What a loser,
Didn't he say he's watching Top Gun?
He finished. He said it was amazing.
Oh, I want to see it.
That might get me to the IMAX.
That, Kevin? Kevin, you looking forward to that?
No.
Oh, you really hate Tom Cruise.
I saw the first one. It was terrible.
Okay. Well, there's just no pleasing you, Kevin. All right, let's talk about some movies. So
Burt Reynolds was in it. Then I'd watch it.
Oh God,
this disqualifies.
I like guys who do their stunts, who do real stunts, and don't pretend.
Tom Cruise does not do his own.
He's famous for that.
Tom Cruise sits in front of a camera that's spinning at 100 frames per second, and he goes really slow. And then they play it at normal speed, and it makes it look like as if he's doing something.
Well, you got all the answers, Kevin.
I just know how the sausage is made. That's all.
I guess so. I don't want to know. Okay, so a local record store that I go to, they had a sale recently. Actually, that's where I got that Return of Bruno. They had an awesome sale where all of their used items were 20% off. Anything new was 10% off. And it just across the store, it didn't matter. So that was really cool. So I found a couple Blu-ray that I wanted to pick up. I got They Live, Collector's Edition.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for this because it's got the audio commentary with John Carpenter and Roddy Piper.
And Roddy Piper.
Yeah, so
that I just watched that not too long ago.
So good. Do you like it?
I thought the opening 20 was difficult, but once it gets going, it's back to what I remember. But the opening 20,
kicking ass and chewing bubblegum.
It's a little. Maybe if it was an actor with a caliber higher than Roddy Piper, you could really sit through that. The opening.
You hearing this
melodrama?
Yeah, I know. It's the worst take ever.
The opening. Watch it again with
I've
clear,
watched it many
clear
times.
Vision.
No.
Clear vision. My memory of it was 100%. It's brilliant. And then rewatching it again recently,
it's like a child's perspective. Like, I want them to get to the action. Let's stop the story. Let's get to the action. That's
Roddy Piper.
Pro-Magnum.
We're putting a little bit too much on him.
Put that up on your little review page and see how that works out.
All right, and then I got Billy Joel
nice.
live at Shea Stadium.
How much did you pay for these?
This was like $8 plus 20% off.
Wow,
good price.
That's nice.
Yeah, wow. And this one was like $16 with 20%.
And that's a killer deal because that usually goes for $30 used.
$16 and then like plus 20% off.
Right.
I will say I like that cover on They Live. I like that.
Yeah, that's an amazing cover.
That's is this Scream Factory? Scream Factory does these like.
It's got a reversible thing though, right? You can flip it to the inside.
It does. Yeah, it has the reversible
original one, right? Yeah, it has the original cover or the Scream Factory.
Cool.
So this concert is awesome. So Shea Stadium was the original, or I don't know if it was the original, but it was like the main stadium for the Mets for, since like the 60s. And in 2008, I believe they were tearing it down to make another one. And so this was the last live event held at the stadium. It was this Billy Joel concert, and he really goes all out. There's tons of special guests along the way. I mean, you got Tony Bennett and Garth Brooks, John Mayer.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Paul McCartney, and then some like bonus performances. You got Steven Tyler, Roger Daltrey, John Mellencamp. Like really, like the best Billy Joel concert that there's and the album too. I don't have this album yet on CD, but I want to get that one. But it's so good. And it was funny. I put this on and Layla walked in and she's like, "Oh, what are you watching?" And I'm like, "It's Billy Joel." "Oh no, turn it off. Go watch it in the bedroom." And I was like, "Ah, no, you'll love it. You'll love it." We got like 2 songs in and she's like, "Leave it on. I like it. Let's finish it." We watched like the whole thing. It was great.
Wow.
Didn't Billy Joel, like, he only did for a while there, he was only doing concerts at Shea Stadium, or not Shea Stadium, Madison Square Garden, like once a year.
He still is. I think he's got a residency, or well, I guess, is that what you call it? Like a residency?
Yep.
He still has that, I think, at Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Cool.
Chris, I'm glad you're here because I was
Thanks.
saving all my VHS that I'm about to show.
Yeah, and I heard you talking trash about me showing VHS. Obviously, it was ironic.
I was setting up the
Yeah.
joke, and
Yeah,
then
I
you
got
showed
it.
up.
Yeah, I got it.
And someone cut me off. The whole joke was going to be,
I heard
like,
it.
why
Was
do we need
horrible.
Chris here? All he does is talk about VHS. So anyway, I
Uh-huh.
got some VHS to show.
I know. I got
That's
it.
how it was going to go.
Yeah, it didn't work out though.
But you're going to love this, Chris.
I am.
These
I've been watching some of your posts recently. You're getting some quality merch.
Well, these guys won't be able to comment on this next stuff, so I'm glad you're here for it. So I better get it out of the way.
Wrestling time.
Wrestling time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to go full
Holy.
screen for these, does he?
No. That is
So-
a terrible cover. I like the
You
They
son
Live
of a
one better.
bitch. There we go. So you know what I love about this one? So this was one of my ones from childhood. I grabbed this from Wisconsin when I went back home. You know what I love about this? Normally on the back they have like, what the movie is about, right? Like here's a little synopsis. But on the back here it just says what are the 3 faces of Foley? Think about the 3 faces of Foley. And then you got like a quote from each one of his things.
His
So.
personalities.
That's a good one. Here we go, Chris. We got the Undertaker, the Phenom.
Good one.
So I think this covers like 98 and like
Yeah,
97.
they had probably about 15, 20 different Undertaker tapes, but
Yep.
they did a good job though, because you get wrapped up, you get like the whole frame of whatever his angle was at the time.
Yep. I love those ones. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's
You
really
get like
cool.
you don't get matches really. You might get a little highlights and
Little
stuff. You get,
bits,
like, you get, like, the promos and stuff.
Yeah.
So we got this one, Backlash 99.
Good.
So this is the rematch of Stone Cold and The Rock from WrestleMania 15. Also, the last pay-per-view match of Owen Hart, I believe. Because I think because
I think the
pay-per-view
next
after
one he
this was-
died, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So interesting.
But is he
Yeah.
the Blue Blazer or is he Owen?
What?
Is he the Blue Blazer?
He's
in that?
Owen. He's Owen
he
and,
Owen?
and Jeff Jarrett against the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, that's good.
So this is
stuff.
Over the Edge 98, not 99, the Owen Hart one. Did that one ever even get released on VHS?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
But I
this
have
one,
it. I have it on VHS. The whole.
yeah, and I sent you. I thought I had it too. Well, I had it too, but it's like moldy.
Oh,
Yeah. But so this one has one of my favorite
we
matches.
can save it.
Yeah. Which is the Stone Cold versus Dude Love Part 2.
Yeah.
Where
good.
Vince McMahon's the referee. Remember that one?
Yeah, and Dude Love's a little more heelish, I think.
He is heel. Yeah.
He's
And-
full heel on that one.
Briscoe's the timekeeper and Patterson's the ring announcer.
They were throwing everything at Stone
Yeah.
Cold. Everything, the whole kitchen sink.
Got Royal Rumble 2001.
Oh, see, I'm a little jealous of that one. I love the Royal Rumble standalone tapes.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So this is and this is a good one. This is the last one that Stone Cold won.
Yeah.
Got King of the Ring 2001. Which,
That is my favorite one, and I'm really mad about that.
so this
I might have to go on eBay right now and buy it.
the big famous match off this one is Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle.
That is the best match. I put that right just a little bit under the Hell in a Cell match with the
Mhm.
Undertaker and Mankind for brutality
Yep.
and unintentional brutality.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the same thing with the Undertaker Hell in a Cell. The worst parts of it weren't meant to happen. When the cage collapsed and he falls through, that wasn't meant to happen. They weren't really sure how he was going to land when he got thrown off the cage. And that one, Shane's knocked out essentially twice. Kurt Angle breaks his tailbone and has, almost the whole match with a broken tailbone.
So good.
And
I just want to point out how crisp these.
Yeah, that
boxes
thing
are.
is beautiful, dude.
Very nice.
That's great.
I got No Way Out 2001. Now this one, sleeper hit for like one of the best pay-per-views. This has the Stone Cold versus Triple H 3 Stages of Hell match, which is one of both of those guys like in their top like 10 matches of all time. Both of them.
And a good Kurt Angle showing, if I remember right.
Kurt Angle versus The Rock for the championship match.
Yeah.
So low key, good pay-per-view to seek out.
Isn't that does he get the belt back off him again? I can't remember.
Kurt Angle,
or is Kurt Angle the champ? I forget who the champ was going into that.
It was Dude Love.
This was before. This would have been maybe Kurt Angle was a champ. The Rock wins. He's got it because it's before.
Well, because when Angle won the first time, he still had hair. That was he was already bald at that point. So
no, I don't think he was bald at that point.
He wasn't bald yet.
No, I think he doesn't go bald.
How's he look on the? How's he look on the cover?
He's got hair.
Oh, okay.
This is the 3 Stages of Hell right here.
These two are trying to sabotage this channel.
Yeah. It's good shit.
What's the viewership right now, bro?
Right
how many viewers we at? Bupkis?
Oh. You know Curtis's figures that do this.
0.0.
So Backlash 2001.
We could talk about Bob Dylan and have them unsubscribe. So.
That's true. Nothing crazy on this one.
Why is a guy swinging an axe or something?
No, it's a sledgehammer, Bill.
Everybody
knows Triple H is. Everybody knows Triple H is famous for hitting people with a sledgehammer.
But
he always puts his hand on it, though. Like his hand's always right here, so he's really actually hitting you with the hand.
So this does have the Brothers of Destruction versus 2-Man Power Trip, which I think is their only pay-per-view showing.
Yeah, well, that's when he shreds his leg. No, he shreds.
Triple H got injured after this.
Yeah, I was on Raw.
I got Rebellion, 2001. So this is
dude. He don't have enough, man. This is good stuff. I cannot believe you were buying these at like $20 a pop.
What?
These were like $20. Did you bought these new, right?
No. These
this is something you picked up recently.
Yeah, these were like $3.
I thought you said I thought this was your childhood one.
No, these were $3 a piece.
Oh, well, damn, you scored then.
Yeah. No, just that Mankind one and the Undertaker one were my childhood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
and I didn't buy those. Those were gifts.
What does Layla say when you put on these wrestling tapes?
She loves it. Yeah. No. She's like, does this have haystacks, Calhoun?
I still loved it when we were watching WrestleMania that one time, and it was like Triple H and was it Triple H and The Rock were just nose to nose, and she's like, "Are they going to kiss?" You know. I was like, I hope not.
This is the last wrestling tape, but kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
Volume 2. Volume 3 is
because everything went to DVD at this point. Yeah. They weren't cranking those out. That's good stuff.
That's the last wrestling tape, but I got tons of other VHS. We're gonna start blowing through them because I get to finally say. I'll save it for a second.
Oh, okay.
So we got.
Oh.
Slam Dunk Ernest. All right, maybe you'll see a little theme developing. Ernest goes to school.
Oh.
Is that Canadian? That one?
Yes.
That sticker looks.
Well, the Canadian Ernest 5 through 9 were like made by a Canadian production company, I believe, which are both of these, I believe.
That's the ones we'd have to air every Saturday.
Right. Yeah.
Ernest Goes to Africa.
Oh, that's got to be a fun watch.
Yeah.
That can't be.
I'm pretty sure that age.
Yeah, that can't be
well.
good.
Maybe not too PC. And then this is the most recent one. I had originally gotten it, and it came in, and it was a moldy tape, so I had to get a different one. That's Ernest in the Army.
Oh yeah.
And so this was the last one I needed, which means subset complete. Oh, feels good.
Too bad we can't freeze you and do your little noise. Yeah.
All right. I'll try and get through these. So some of these I got when I was back home, right? Oh God, bear with me. So, oh God. Okay, here's a. So I used to make movies with my friends when I was a kid, and we would
like a camcorder.
Yeah, like movies, and we almost always had like jokes about porn and finding pornos and stuff. And so we would have like prop pornos, and they would always have like clever names. And so this was one of our props that we used. And it says, "I know who you boned last night. Rated XXX, under 18. Don't watch, you perverted freaks."
Super classy.
Yeah. Now I watched this, and it was like, what was it? It was just some stupid movie taped off of like the movie channel. I was really hoping some of these would have the commercials because Chris Roberts is into the commercials, and he's too busy
making deals.
Yeah,
right
he's making deals. He's making a deal for more commercials right now.
So this one was cool. So this is Cartoons Volume 1. And this was a bunch of Cartoon Network cartoons like Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, Scooby-Doo, a bunch of stuff. I cut out all the commercials, though.
But did you at least keep the bumpers, like the commercial bumpers coming back and forth?
I did have the bumpers.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. I've been getting a lot of views on those things.
I lied. There's one more wrestling tape. So WrestleMania 2000. This was one I recorded, and I made the case myself. So Snickers presents, and then there we go.
Oh wow! Cut out from a wrestling magazine.
That would have been one of my collection highlights if I done something like that.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Now my favorite is it says Lillian Garcia sings "Oh Say Can You See," not the Star Spangled Banner, not the national anthem. "Oh Say Can You See." And then look at that. All taped down there.
14.
Wow.
Yeah. Now this one, I'm excited to hopefully transfer. It says Curtis the Imitator. You can't really read it, but it says Curtis the Imitator on here. This is from when I was like 7 years old. So I don't know what's on this tape. It's a pretty hefty tape. I'm hoping a lot of this tape is used. I don't know, but again, I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know exactly.
It's just farts.
It's just farts. Another fart tape. Curtis's I can't really see, middle school talent show.
Oh boy.
Has a performance of me lip syncing Weird Al Yankovic's "I Love Rocky Road." Here was a 2003 production of Good News, which was a musical I was in high school. That's a keeper.
We got to see clips.
Oh yeah, when I transfer these, we'll
we got to see some of that stuff.
These were not back home, but I did manage to finally track these down. I got Tremors.
Nice.
R.I.P. Fred Ward. Tremors 2, Aftershocks. And Tremors 3, Back to Perfection.
Wow.
So finally, now I have Tremors on Laserdisc, Blu-ray, and VHS. No DVD, though. I was bummed. It says Simpson TV on this. I used to record episodes of The Simpsons, right? Because this is before you could buy them on, they had VHS, but they didn't have like the later seasons on VHS. And turns out I recorded over this, and I recorded like some movies off of like Encore. I think it was, what was it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Screwed with Norm Macdonald, and some other dumb movie. So I was bummed because I thought, I'm going to get some commercials on here. Nope.
Screwed with Norm Macdonald. I don't know.
Norm Macdonald and Dave Chappelle.
I don't know that one.
Was it called Screwed?
It's like the other movie that he starred in. Like that was like a theatrical release. Oh, Danny DeVito's in it. It's like a kidnapping plot. They try to kidnap this.
Oh, I remember that.
Dog.
Okay, yeah.
He works for an old lady, doesn't he, or something?
Yeah, and they kidnap her dog. All right, and then these are just some recent VHS pickups. I got Imagine.
Nice.
You guys ever seen this? I haven't seen this, but
long time ago.
Yeah,
I have that too. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. I got Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Vacation. It was like a feature-length Tiny Toon Adventures film. Now, this one was cool. So I got Ninja Turtles, Donatello's Degree. So what happened was I had gotten one tape from a different guy, and it was the wrong tape inside, but I had this case, Donatello's Degree. And then I saw this tape come up, which is Donatello's Degree. But the guy said, oh, but it has the wrong case. And I was like, I don't care. I'll take it. And so I was able to marry the two. Put those together. Got my boy, Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you call DW. I'm almost done. Mortal Kombat. It's a good one, right? I like to show at work.
Not a bad movie. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Well, I like to play video game movies at work, and that's a great one. Nirvana Live. What is this? Oh, it has some sundries.
I have a VHS. I forgot to bring it. Oh well.
Got some.
Just reminded me. Oh well, next time.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize there was a thing in there. So that's cool. Spice World.
What? No.
My Spice Girls.
That's fake. What's really in there, Curtis? Come on. What?
I know who you boned last summer, too.
Dude, I watched this yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
What for?
We played it at work. It's amazing. It's great, dude. This is it's like a who's who of British stars. You got Elton John and Stephen Fry, Alan Cumming, Roger Moore.
I think I'd rather watch Mission Impossible.
George Wendt, Mark McKinney.
George Wendt, couldn't see him anywhere.
Richard E. Grant. Oh, so good.
George Wendt.
And finally,
the star power of George Wendt. Oh my goodness, Curtis, you should have ended with Ernest, because this was not the way to go out here.
Dude, I was just pulling what was close to me because I didn't want to take too long.
Is that the beef and bean burrito one?
Beef and bean burrito? Is that this one? I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Encino Man.
Yep. I live right next to Encino. That's right down the street. All right. Oh, that feels good. I can finally put those all away.
Nice.
You see my shirt, Chris? You got one of these
I did see that, and that's really cool.
Okay, so geez, we're lucky enough to get Chris Roberts with us on the show at the end. But don't forget, if he leaves me any time, we're gonna open that up at some point.
Nobody wants to see that. What is that? Bob Dylan?
You don't know until you see it. You don't know until you see it.
I have a clue.
So Chris Roberts got to leave me some time.
I don't have a lot to show, but I did pick up right after the movie. So I got a tip from my secret spot that he has, or she has a secret spot. So my secret spot has a super secret spot. So this is like way undercover. Ironically, though, I had been to this spot before. I just didn't know it was a spot, if that makes any sense. Okay. I'd been there before, but it was like a liquidation sale. I didn't know that I thought it was just like a one-time thing and never to be open again. But in reality, it has a very random, it could just be open at any possible time kind of vibe. And today was the day. So now I've already showed this before. I think I have, but so I had got this beautiful Sanyo double cassette, works perfect. I had got this at a yard sale a few weeks back for $5. And I mean, this thing is beautiful. This thing's probably about a $200 radio. It's got everything. It's got all the bells and whistles. And so this guy, it was funny. I saw this when I walked in. I was looking for these tapes that were supposed to be there. They actually weren't there, but I saw this sitting on the table, and I was like, what's going on with this one? And he's like, oh, it doesn't work. And I'm like, well, it doesn't work, huh? I was like, well, so guy can have it? He goes, well, they sell for like $70 broken on eBay, which he's right, they do. So I was like, well, what would you want for it then? He goes, I don't know. How about $20? And so I was like, okay, we'll think about it. I was like, all right. So I was like, so did you plug it in? He goes, yeah. So I start looking around, and actually I had found this one, this big boom box, and it had a plug on it. So I pulled this, and this one worked as I had turned it on. The cassette deck doesn't work, but it's probably just a belt issue. So I pulled the plug off of it, and then I plugged it into this, and plugged it in, and it worked just fine. Cassette decks work, everything's working. They do need new belts though, because they are a little wobbly, but they work, which is the key. And so I was like, $20, you say, huh? And then he's just like, how did you do that? And I was like, I don't know, I just plugged it in. So he goes, well, I used this other cord over here and it didn't work. And I was like, okay, well, so I'll take that for 20. And then how much you want for this other one? And then he's like, I don't know, I'll do 20 on the other one too. And I'm like, okay, well, this one sells for about $150 broken.
I believe it.
Yeah, and this works. It just, like I said, the cassette deck's not working, but I'm pretty confident it's just a belt. But even then, as is, I'll be able to sell this for, $100 plus shipping at least.
Who's the manufacturer?
It's just a GE, but
GE.
I mean, it is still a very popular deck. I mean, it'd be obviously if it was. There's some other defunct brands that would have probably been a little more desired, but it's got all those cool things that you had to have on your. You had to have the grill, right? And you had to have you had to have a built-in mic that you never used, and it's got the antenna, and then it has the strap. Like the strap's not there, but it's got the little things for the strap.
Yeah.
Okay. And it has the original plug and everything in the
What's
back.
the deal on the side? The one of the speakers had something on the side, extra controls or something.
Where at? Right here.
No, the side. The side.
This?
No, the other side. The knob? Yeah, this stuff. What's that?
Well, just your stuff. External speaker, headphones.
I just want him to keep
AC.
wrestling with it up here.
Doesn't matter. It's not that heavy, Bill, you weakling. So that worked. And so he said he'd do 20 on that one as well. So, I mean, between the two of them, I will probably sell both of them because this one is not really perfect. I mean, it's a little, like, if you get close in, it's a little dirty. I need to clean it. I think I can make it look nice, though. But I don't think I could fix that. That looks like it's yellowed. I haven't done any research just to see if that was just the color, but I doubt it. It's probably yellowed. But
what is that?
It's how you turn the station.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And my other one, the pink one, it's not different color than the radio. It's a little slightly different, but you could tell it's a little different. So they weren't necessarily 100% the same color, I don't think. But either way, the pink one I'm keeping, but the white one I'll sell. So yeah, I picked that up. I actually got a couple tapes, but they're out in the garage. They weren't nothing. Plus, I'll show those on the other show. But I did actually get some cool from the secret spot. I got some Holyfield or some Tyson fights and Holyfield fight and some other good stuff. So I got to go through that. But it's funny that you mentioned making home movies, Curtis. Because I was going to show this on the VHS show and I forgot to show it, but I actually picked me up a camcorder recently. Woo! Yeah. So it's funny that the lady, it was sitting there at an estate sale, and so I asked her, it had a $10 tag on it, but everything was supposed to be 50% off. And then she was like, I don't know, how about $15? And wait a minute. It has a $10 tag on it. It's supposed to be half of that. She goes, oh, okay. So then $3? I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess. All right. You got it. But I haven't tested it out yet, but everything appears to be in working order and stuff. I just popped that off, but that goes right back on there. But it has the charger and has some extra tapes, and it's just really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but these things, they actually sell for, I don't know, like $50, $60. So
you can make a movie with Curtis.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it. I can take it over.
I know who you boned last night. Part 2.
Part 2.
You can do
for the record. That's
footage.
not the name. That's not the movie we made. That was just a prop.
Right. I'm sure. But anyways, okay, that's it. I didn't have a lot to show, but we can see his Bob Dylan record or whatever.
Oh yes.
I have one question before we get to that. Before I forget, regarding mold, like on tapes, should you keep those? Like, should you like throw those away? Should those not be stored near stuff?
It's funny that you asked that, Curtis. It's almost like we had rehearsed this, which we actually didn't. No, you want to get yourself one of these. Get you this little book that teaches you how to remove mold. And what you do is you get yourself a second VCR, and you take the top off, and you put the tape in, and you hook yourself up some cotton swabs, and you just let it play, and you hold it against the tape. You could fast forward; it doesn't have to be play, but you might want to start off on
with rubbing alcohol.
I haven't really got that far into it, but I don't think it says to use alcohol. It looks like it's just you're just using. Maybe you might use alcohol, but I haven't got to that part yet. But I'll let you know when I read through it more. But essentially, you're creating a cleaner. So see, this is what you're looking for: stuff like that, mold. You're still gonna have to open up the tape even after you do this, because there could be mold on the inside of the cassette.
Yeah.
On like the glass, like on this, or there could be some up in here that you want to take care of. But if it's a tape worth saving, like something like that, I would say that Over the Edge is definitely worth trying. If it was if it was like this, the Towering Inferno, well, I can just get another one for a couple of bucks. So I probably wouldn't put too much effort into something like this unless it had sentimental value. But something like that tape that you got, that's a really desired tape. I would try it. And if you don't want to try it, give it to me and I'll try it. Because worst case scenario, it doesn't work and then you just throw it away. But you could salvage something really good, especially like home videos, like your porn that you made or whatever. I mean, that could be something that's priceless to you, or that movie that you were in or whatever that you talked about.
I would think if the mold is living just on the edge of the tape of the spool, it's salvageable. But I would think if the mold is directly on the tape eating the oxide, how can that be salvageable?
Well, that's why you got to get a book like this, Bill. Okay,
Yes.
And it will answer all your questions, but it does show you how to take the tape apart and all that, which, I mean, really, I've taken several tapes apart. It's not hard at all.
Now, what about a cassette tape?
You got mold in there?
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably just take the tape apart and just clean it. I don't really know how you would do that. I'm assuming it'd be very hard to do. Well, what tape is that?
Adam Sandler, baby.
Yeah, I would just throw that away and just throw it away. But you could just replace it probably for $5-6.
Let me see if it's worth the trouble.
Yeah, get on CD.
eBay. Oh, Bill, go ahead and open your package.
All right. Well, geez, I'll get to that in a minute. I've first got to go through a couple of albums I did pick up from the auto flea market that I went to, where I picked up a whole whack of tapes, including, as I mentioned before, The Car, second copy of that in my collection, which is really cool.
Oh, you got two copies.
Two copies. I did find some vinyl. The guy was asking 3 for $25. I ended up getting 3 for $20. Not a huge deal, but that's at least it's a deal. So nothing too crazy. This might be a newer copy or a better copy of this Zappa album. I think I already have it, but this one is in really great shape. So
you do put alcohol, by the way. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I did grab this. I noticed this guy said all the albums he had was from a collection he bought off a dude all in one shot. And you could tell a lot of them, like Kevin was saying at the one vendor he was going to, a lot of the albums would have some kind of issue in them. And I would notice that through a lot of these albums. But some of the albums came like this, where it had the original plastic paper sleeve, but inside it was also in a plastic sleeve. And you could tell that was the goods. And if you open that up, you could see the vinyl was perfect. So I knew that'd be a decent album to grab. So that's why I grabbed that. It had that deal going on.
I think that guy was at the record shows, because I've seen that. And
did he talk a million miles an hour?
Yeah, I I don't think I didn't talk to him directly. I just overheard him talking to other people, and it was the same spiel where he got the albums like it was a collection, and
Everything was fresh.
yes, and and there were 3 for $25. Everything was 3 for $25.
Yeah, so this guy talked a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
Fresh. I come here every year. Everyone knows me. Everything is fresh. I pick these fresh, and so I got this Zoot
got that one.
Lures.
That's a good one.
I'm not sure if I have this one or not, but same deal where it was the paper with the plastic inside. So,
Yeah.
that's
a good one.
I love Arlo Guthrie, and I don't have this one yet. Hobo's Lullaby. So grab that. It's got a little easy access down here, but
Is there a 20-minute song on that one?
it's got to be. Although you'd think, but it's a lot of tracks, so there can't be a big one. But it does have City of New Orleans on there.
Oh, nice.
Hobo's Lullaby. But the side players on here is just, look at all the side men on there, including Jim Keltner, who is like, what, the 5th Wilbury, the unknown Wilbury. Clyde
right.
King. Who else? Linda Ronstadt's on here. Clarence White.
Look at the 2 wrestling maniacs here, just totally zoned out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm checking to see if I can find this cassette.
And they're both looking down at their phones like a couple of teenagers.
Yeah. we were respectful through the
No,
wrestling.
you weren't. You were yawning.
We
and,
were
and
respectful.
griping
The whole time,
and
sitting like,
shot,
look, this is
taking
my,
shots.
I'm Bill.
Finally.
0.0.
What did I buy? What did I buy at Amazon? So this was the wish list. This initially, I threw it on the wish list. It was at $50, and then it came down to, I think it went down all the way to $28, and I still didn't pull the trigger. And then one day it went down to
a cheap man.
One day it went down to 26.
So $2 more.
That was it.
28 was just too much, but 26 is.
There's a reason why, okay? Because I absolutely don't need this. That's a good reason.
26,
right?
You needed it. 28, absolutely not.
Well, what is it here? Let's see.
I don't know. What is it?
It's made in Germany, but it is the reissue.
This again?
Zappa's 200 Motels, which I didn't need.
God.
Now,
Now,
that's what we were waiting for?
I
We were waiting for
believe you
Zappa the whole
paid
time?
$26 for that. Now that you should have waited longer.
Come on. Now, you guys remember, I did just recently get an original copy of this.
Yes.
And then they announced they were doing a reissue. So I just put it on the wish list just out of curiosity.
Even Kevin, you can't approve of this, right, Kevin? Come on.
I may have a few reissues and originals in my collection.
But a Frank Zappa?
I have a few Zappa albums, not as much as Bill, but I do like Frank Zappa.
All right.
Well, you get to see it opened here, so hit the like and subscribe, and I'll tell you the reason why.
Now, Bill,
what? Do not. If it's a lower price, do not tell me. I don't wish to know.
Tell him.
$25.49. I'm buying it. 39% off. There you go.
Camel.
How
That's
this thing
awesome.
fluctuated.
Look at that.
Yeah, because nobody's buying it. You're the only one. You're like
Look
that
how
one
awesome
part.
this album is.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Flo and Eddie era of the Mothers of Invention, which is my favorite. We're going to open it up here, and you'll see another reason why I had to have it.
That's a double, man.
There goes all the resale value.
Well, I got to take it all off.
Oh,
too.
and he's saying you're the one who was complaining about that, and
It's
now you're doing
gatefold.
it.
I got to.
If it's a gatefold, it's all got to come off.
All right, fair enough.
No choice.
All right, you're right. You're gonna keep the little sticker thing.
We'll keep the
You gotta
sticker.
keep that.
We'll
All
keep
right.
the sticker.
Listen, when you go to resell it on eBay and you put it up for $26 and you got the sticker and the other guy doesn't have the sticker,
It makes a difference. I
Yours
know.
is gonna
I
sell.
agree. I'm not. Yeah, go ahead. I'm on your side on that.
Gatefold. Is that the same as Let's take a look here.
He's bending it right now.
He's bending it. It is near its apex.
He's bending it.
There's the original.
Try holding them both up at the same time.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Come on.
But I looked it up when it finally went down to $26. I said, does it have a reproduction of the poster that came with the original? Because this did not come with the poster. And I remember my buddy who had this album. The poster is amazing. And sure enough, this does have the poster.
Oh,
yeah. Get ready for the ripping.
As well as a booklet. So you get a nice booklet explaining the movie, and
You should have your daughter come down here and rip your poster.
the stories behind the movie, you know. Who is that? Rex Reed?
And I'm sure you're going to spend some Sunday afternoon
Reading it.
reading that book. Find out. Whoa. Was that some nudity?
No, that was Keith Moon.
I don't
Let's
know.
just make sure the vinyl's okay here. Quickly. It's on nice heavyweight vinyl. Vinyl looks good. There's Frank on the label. Looks good. It's regular vinyl. Nice paper sleeve lined with poly. And you ready for the poster? Got the poster.
Yeah.
Just grab the scissors now, Bill.
We're gonna
You're gonna
very
rip it to it.
careful with
Make
this.
a nice
We
tear
should
in
make
it.
this full screen. Take us off.
Very careful with this. This thing is gorgeous.
See how he is with his poster. Look how
Yep.
careful he was. So rude. You must know the house number over there, right, Kevin? Call and have his daughter come down and enact her revenge.
I don't know if Bill still has a landline, actually.
Oh, he has a landline.
Look at that poster.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
he's got to
hang
hook
that
up
up,
all
Bill?
those vintage phones to something, right?
Yeah,
Look at that.
That's
You can
nice.
hang that
that's
up.
pretty cool. That's really cool. You gonna frame it?
Maybe the AC/DC one will get out of the frame and this will
Nope.
go in.
I'll get a nice donation here.
So yeah, knowing it had the poster, $26. That was, and it's remastered. They went deep in the vault to find like original audio for this, so it is a different mix than what you get on the original. Some said it was worse, some said it was better. We'll have to listen and see what it's all about. Crazy movie. If you want to go find the movie, I think it's actually on Amazon Prime right now. 200 Motels, Frank Zappa. Drop some acid and watch that, and your mind will be blown for sure. So check that out. And that's it. That's it. Are we good?
Yeah, that's a show.
That's a show right there. Okay. Kevin got ordered a new album, so it was fruitful for him.
Yep. I put in an offer, by the way, for that Adam Sandler tape on eBay.
50 cents.
No, I did $3. I want it.
3?
It has to be on cassette.
Yeah, I want to complete this.
Now, were you able to get just the cassette?
A loose?
Yeah, yes, it was just the
Oh,
cassette.
that's pretty
That's cool.
He'll probably take that because who else is going to buy that?
That's why I wanted to make it like,
Yeah.
you know, like that. Not,
most efficient as possible.
yeah, I want to get that because I was like, oh, wow, just the cassette.
Hey, I got an update for you, Bill. I mean, the rest of you guys get. Look at this. It's up to 151,000 or
Holy-
56,000. 156.1.
Jeez. Wasn't that at like 95 yesterday?
Yeah, look at that.
Hmm.
Well, we cracked 100 on. We hit 100 at the end of the show, but yeah,
What is it?
it's just that. Here, I'll play it.
Quit moving them around.
My mouse got stuck.
So they played this before the Godfather showing on NBC. So basically, it was just like, relax, everybody. Not every Italian guy is a mafia member. But if you watch the series that's on Paramount Plus called The Offer, it goes over kind of it's based on a book or something that is based on making of The Godfather. you kind of know that there's like some Frank Sinatra weighing in, the Mafia Italian League that was ran by Joe Colombo, that they were doing all this stuff because at first they were trying to block the movie, which, because the Mafia guys are like, hey, let's not talk about this. And then, they try to spin it into like, well, it's racist, but then they kind of conceded, like, listen, we're not even going to mention the word mafia. So if you watch the first movie, there's no mention of the actual word mafia. And so when it went to network television, I'm assuming they don't really talk about this, or at least they haven't yet in the series. I'm assuming it was probably like the same guys, like, hey, you're not going to say mafia, right? Or you're going to let everybody know we're not all gangsters, right? So I can't believe it's getting so much. It got so much engagement and views that TikTok actually added captions, which they normally make you do that on your own.
Wow.
It says what it is, though.
Yeah.
No, I know it is kind of funny. You're right. Yeah, I know it's hilarious. But I just found that I have other videos that's cracked 100. Well, one other video that cracked 100,000, and they haven't put no captions on that, but they're pushing this hard, man. I mean, it's not obviously, I wouldn't consider that viral because I feel like you have to at least hit 1 million, but whatever level of viral aspect it is, they're like, hey, everybody, look at this. And then it's so funny, too, when you read the comments. Look at, like, most people are making reference to it's the guy who does, I forget his name, but he's the guy who does the intro for Law and Order. It's like the same dude. Robert Wagner, maybe? I don't know. I forget the name. Everybody keeps mentioning it. It's probably not what I just said, but whatever it is, everybody keeps saying it. And then, so then there's people who are like going out of the way to be trolls, making Italian jokes and, racist comments and stuff. And then you got people fighting. So there's all these different separate threads going on within the comment section. And, yeah, I thought about reading some of them on the show the other day, but I never got around to it. But it's kind of funny. Some of them are, there's some clever people on TikTok,
True. Okay. Well, good. Hey, let me finish the show. I forgot to mention we didn't have anything from Bill from Toronto. The other Bill, he normally sends us content. I forgot to look through the mailbag, but as the show is going on, he's like, "Hey, I'm watching you guys on the subway," but he couldn't listen to us, so I think he was just watching us. But he did send us a submission, so we'll end the show with this. He's lucky enough to work in the CN Tower, and he found a CN Tower piece of memorabilia. It's crazy. A little CN Tower plastic television. Oh, where you would ever get that? But
so is it flat or?
It's a little
like a magnet?
I don't know.
I sort of remember those. I don't remember seeing Tower, but
maybe it is a magnet.
Like a fridge magnet?
They would have sold it in the gift shop, I guess, once you went up to the CN Tower.
That's pretty cool.
You could turn the dials on them. I can't remember what they were for.
What'd the dials do?
Nothing.
Oh.
It was just
you
for
can
fun,
just turn them.
80s souvenir, it says, from the 80s, so that's cool. Thank you for sending that in. Otherwise, hey guys, this is a good show. Thanks for joining us. Chris Roberts, thanks for making it at the last minute. That was awesome.
I'm sorry, but Top Gun,
which gets huge positive reviews from you.
I thought it was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm not saying the original movie was the greatest 80s movie, but I think they do a good job of walking that line of giving you the nostalgia fix and creating new characters. It's good.
I just want to see and hear my jets.
You will. There's a lot of amazing jet sequences. It's I don't know. I mean, if they're real, this is. I'm assuming they are. It's really cool.
Cool. My friend Curtis, thanks for coming back to the show after a bit of a hiatus.
It's good to be here. Thanks for letting me show literally everything that
Everything he brought back.
I think I'm all caught up now.
Did you bring the toys back? I missed it. Did you?
Some toys, some of them, not a lot. Not what you saw. There was way more that I left.
Oh man, you should have sent it to yourself. Anyway,
I will next show. I got those videos. We'll show on the next show.
Cool.
The videos.
There'll be videos. Great.
Yeah.
And Kevin from the world famous Canadian music blog, CanadianGrooves.ca. It's good seeing you. Well,
Thank you for having me.
That's good times. All right. Thank you guys in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And head over to Midnight is Flashing and watch the VHS show that just happened yesterday. There's a lot of fun stuff there. Curtis, here's your highlight from that show. Some DuckTales.
Booyah. Do I have that one? I don't think I have that one.
I don't know, but that one, it's a good one.
So tune into that show to see what that's all about. And there's some good stories from the auto flea market. We talked about some crazy prices. So
and hear another terrible movie my mother took me to. Hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. That's it.
The next collector.